Happy Monday to everybody who wants to learn English. Do you want to learn English? Well, then I invite you to watch this lesson on YouTube or Facebook. If this is your first time, I'm your English coach, Amanda, and I invite you to follow Instagram, Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Today's lesson is very good, guys. I want to talk to you about a preposition. English students are always asking, "Oh, teacher, this is so hard. I don't know what preposition to use." Well, let's go one step at a time. One step at a time. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the preposition about. Let's talk about, shall we? So come on, get your little notebooks and let's go. Hi. Let's go. Ask about, worry about, talk about. We use the preposition about a lot in English. So this lesson is amazing. Just stay here, get your little notebook if you have one, or maybe save this lesson so you watch it later again with your notebook at home, okay? So the first tip I have for you guys is that I can use the preposition about after verbs, after actions, ask about something. Talk about something. So we were talking about our new neighbor. We were talking about our new neighbor. We were talking about my videos, right? Or I can also ask about. I asked my landlord about a new key because I lost my key. So you can ask about something, you can talk about something, and I will give you more verbs, okay? We dream about something. I had a dream about my parents last night. I have a little cheat here, guys, so I don't forget. Okay, so you can also think about. That's one of the most used ones. Let's think about the best way to learn English. Nah, you don't need to think about that. You got me. Let's worry about, right? I can say, don't worry about learning English. You have me to help you. So again, talk about, worry about, think about, dream about, ask about. And my second big tip for you guys, and this is so important, is that after the preposition about, if you have another action, for example, let's talk about English. Let's talk about learning English. Oh, okay. ING, gerund. Let's talk about learning English. I dreamed about flying. I dreamed I was flying. I can also say that. I can say I had a dream I was flying. But if you use a preposition, right, it's important to dream about your future. Or it's important to dream about changing your life. So if you use a verb after about, ing, okay? And the verb before about, the most common ones are, again, think about, dream about, worry about, care about. I really care about you. I care about teaching English. It's important to me. Argue about. When you argue, that means you have not exactly a discussion. I have a video about that. Argue versus discussion. Discussion is a conversation. Argue is a little more different opinion. It's a problem. So my boyfriend and I argue about who is driving all the time. You drive to my house. No, I drive to your house. So we argue about that. Or you can also argue about something more serious, of course. What else do we have? Ask about, think about, worry about, dream about. No! Do you know about this new place? Do you know about this English channel that is so cool where you can learn English and practice with me? So I want to invite you guys to think about these verbs and make sentences on the comments. The best way to learn English is when you create, when you start thinking about things that happen in your life that you can use as an example with these lessons. Think about, worry about. My mother worried a lot about. Okay, so create some sentences. So the first thing was, we use about after these verbs. Think, dream, talk, ask, worry, care, argue. But we also use about after adjectives. It's very common to say, I'm excited about something, right? I'm excited about going to the movies this weekend. Again, after you use about, if after about you have a verb, always ing. So I'm excited about going to the movies this weekend. Or I'm excited about your new video. Not a verb, right? So excited about is very used. Worried about, so I can have the action, I worry about you all the time. And I can have the adjective, I'm worried about the storm that's coming. I'm worried about changing my career. It's a big move, okay? So excited about, worried about, anxious about something. To be anxious about changing your career. To be anxious about getting a reply from the job interview you did. I'm really anxious about this job interview, for example, right? When we're anxious about something. You can also be serious about something. I hope you are serious about learning English. Guys, if you are serious about learning English, you need to dedicate some time, right? You need to get your little notebook, leave your comment with examples. Let me see if you are really serious about becoming fluent in English. Okay, so that is our lesson today. I want you to think about other adjectives and other verbs that we can use with about. Do a little research, study, go on Google and put verbs plus about. Adjectives plus about. You can go to Google Images and you will see something very good, kind of like this, right? That you can use with about. I hope you guys enjoyed our English grammar lesson today. If you did, please leave this video a like, share it with your friends and family, and help me connect with more people around the world so we can use English to be better, to learn about each other, to make our lives better and other people's lives better as well. And also, if you're serious about learning English, come on, watch more videos here on my channel and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.